I know you lying. I know you lying. Can we put a disclaimer?
Naked titty nipples. Ow. Don't you think you can handle it? It's monstrous.
Go back to where you was reading it.
I hate this. Why is his name Henry Smiles? Is that his name? Hi, I'm Liz.
Hey, I'm Christina.
Today we're going to be reading an Amazon classic, Quarantine with the Celebrity Who Bought Me.
Ball.
It's a BWWM, so that's basically American slavery.
Show you.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. I'm gonna save judgment to the end, but it's not looking good. I'm gonna read a description. I was 18 years old. My parents sold me to the star of the biggest boy band in the UK. Quarantine with the maniacal superstar with a body like a god and a craving for brown sugar should have been a dream come true. But Master Henry...
I was a pick me nigga. I don't like it.
Why is his name Master?
Master Henry.
It's not like any guy I've ever met. He's obsessed with me, and he wants me to return the favor and worship every inch of his
chiseled body.
I can't allow myself to fall for him like every other girl. He may have bought my body, but he can't buy my love.
Alright.
Okay, this is a description from the author. This is a short, sexy, high-heat black woman, white man romance story with foul language and filthy, hot sexual content. If you don't like the C word, the F word, or the filthy, hot sex between people of different races, run along.
Every day this is gonna get demonetized.
This is an 18+ read sitting at 7,000 words for proud black women with naughty alpha hole fantasies.
Gotta go. It's to run along for me.
Chapter 1. My parents sold me. Where are you taking me? I snapped. My parents never brought me anywhere, forcing me to get all dressed up and get in the car in the middle of a pandemic, with just the icing on their typically super annoying cake. Stop asking questions and be quiet. We were driving towards one of the wealthier neighborhoods outside of the city. It was a place that I only ever been to with my friends, and we were trying to spot celebrities. It wasn't a place my born parents went. I didn't even know they knew about it. Mom, can you talk to Dad? Tell him to be reasonable. I want to FaceTime my friends, not go on some stupid road trip. We shouldn't leave the house unless it's necessary.
It's true, it's true.
Instead of a normal response, my mom let out a smothered sob. What the
Why's
hell
she
is wrong
crying?
with her? Because she just sold her child into slavery. Why is she crying? Roxanne, be quiet. Why is her name Roxanne? Don't yell at her, Dad. You shut up too, Shireen. Don't talk to me like that. You can't talk to me like that. Dad growled, be quiet. We should tell her, Earl. My mom blabbered. I rolled my eyes and stuck my headphones in. I wanted to listen to the new Lil Nas X song. My parents were always talking about and arguing about dumb stuff. They were usually talking about their stupid mortgage, job markets, the neighbors getting a new hot tub, and the fact that they wanted me to go to college. Well, guess what? I didn't need to go to college. Right, because you just got sold into slavery. Because I'm going to be a singer.
She goes.
I will be famous one day. Last week, I sent in my mixtape to a famous producer who promised me he could get me in a studio.
I know she did say mixtape. Okay.
I could kiss our Podunk town goodbye and say hello to my new career. My parents didn't get the vision. They thought I was just lazy. They were especially mad that I took my pandemic stimulus check and spent it on a fresh dress for my very first performance.
You spent $1,000 on a dress.
How much was the stimulus check?
Start crying.
One dress. I didn't have a performance lined up yet, but I was thinking like a star. Once the stupid pandemic quarantine was over, then I'd be well on my way. My mother was all angry that I wasn't taking my job seriously. Why did I need to take my job seriously? Singers need not sling coffee at the gas station in their teens. I had to focus on singing. We pulled off the highway towards the richest neighborhood in America.
I thought we was in. I thought we was in the UK.
I don't think we're there yet.
Okay.
I think they sold her in America.
And then she went to the UK.
Just like what happened in America. Slavery. Are we going to rob somebody? I yelled over my music. I didn't bother taking my headphones out until my mom turned around. I could see her lips moving. I pulled my headphones out and yelled, "What?" Sweetie, your father and I worked our entire lives for that house, and no matter what's going on out there, we just can't lose it. He promises that he'll treat you well. All you have to do is listen to him, okay? Have you been drinking? I stuck my headphones back in and started jamming loudly to "Get Me Bodied" by Beyonce. I opened up my Stan Twitter account and fired off a tweet. "Bae, is that all you dusties wish you could? Hashtag get me bodied." We pulled down the driveway. The driveway seriously went on forever, at least half a mile. Dad parked the car and he did something super weird. He locked the doors. My parents could be so lame. He was probably trying to make some point about how I stay on the phone and never pay attention to my surroundings. It's called having a Beyonce fan Twitter account with 300K followers. My dad needed to get like me.
Ooh, I see why they sold you now. Okay.
What? No! I took my headphones out. So are any of you going to tell me what's going on? My father said to my mother, he says his people will be out in 10 minutes. All we have to do is wait.
His people?
What are you two talking about? Who is this mysterious he? Shireen, this changes nothing about how I feel about you, my mother said. I still love you. I still care about you. But he promises that he will take fantastic care of you. And then we don't have to worry about anything ever again. Your sister could go to a private school. Your brother could get the new Toyota Camry he wanted.
Whoa.
They sold her for a Toyota Camry. The hottest pits of hell is waiting for them when they die. Just know that whatever happens, you helped your family. That's all that matters.
No, what about me? What about me?
Forget my family. I don't like them that much.
So bad.
They just people like our people. I sold her into slavery.
They need that money right now.
Stop apologizing, Roxanne. You two are scaring me. Is this some kind of practical joke? You two are talking like you're about to sell me. How is she just now?
Number one.
You should have been paying attention instead of being on Twitter.
Right. You duck and roll out the car. The car doors wasn't unlocked. You had
so much
time.
time. My mother let out another agonizing sob that my father leaned over and smacked her across the face. Whoa! Snap out of it, Roxanne. You agreed to this. You signed a contract. She doesn't belong to us anymore. So it's time for you to let go. She didn't belong to them before.
Right. She grown. But still.
Kids don't belong to people though.
No.
So for copyright reasons, we obviously can't read this whole book, but we're just gonna go through the parts that we really like and maybe even place ourselves in her shoes, because why not?
Dad, you're scaring me. Did you just slap Mom? Girl, you got eyes. You know I could go to the cops about this.
You can't go nowhere now.
She's 18, Roxanne. There's nothing wrong with what we're doing. Nothing at all.
What you mean?
Okay. I'm about to Harriet Tubman her out of this story. I cannot do this already.
She's Harriet Tubman.
So at this point in the story, Shireen still thinks this is a joke, and she calls her parents weirdos and wackos, and she's like trying to see a way to escape, but she's not really trying that hard. Like, she's just standing there like, oh my god, y'all pretending, quit playing with me.
I know you're lying.
What is going on right now? Don't worry, honey. It'll be scary at first, but he promises to take wonderful care of you.
What are you talking about? That's not reassuring at all.
4 guards come out of the mansion that they're parked in front of, and instead of trying to escape, Shireen is arguing with her parents and like, no, you're not going to give me away to just anybody. And they're reassuring her they're not giving her away. They sold her. which is stupid because she's losing precious time to escape. She could just flip the locks if it's a normal car and run, but she wastes time and continues to think it's a joke.
Look, we done established you gone.
They done already signed the contracts.
They got the money.
Kunta Kinte at this point. You're a slave, cause like. No, what was Kunta Kinte American name?
Toby.
No, you Toby. At this point, you're Toby. Like, there's no going back from this.
She making rude jokes.
I'm serious. We did not give you away, Shireen. My father said we sold you. He letting you know you a slave now.
Right.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got no rights. You a slave.
Ain't no vacation.
Shireen is still arguing with her parents. Mostly her father. He's telling her, go with the flow. Don't fight back. Eventually, you'll learn to like the guy. We got good money off of you, and there's no way you'll be able to escape. So it's really obvious that they don't care about her at all.
My dad's hand connected with my face. It snatched my phone. Why would you?
You never tell them what you finna do. Baby,
now Twitter would never see my incredible joke.
What a camera.
I would never get this finish listening to Beyonce's Pandemic album. I screamed and lunged for my phone, and my father pushed me back. You're a maniac!
The 4 guards grab Shireen and drag her into the mansion, and she's trying to find a way to escape, so she runs down a hallway, and she's just basically trying to find an exit, I guess, but she isn't doing a very good job.
Girl, why are you not trying to run outside? I'm not trying to run no hallway.
No.
I'm going outside. I'm going home.
Right.
I wasn't exactly the best runner. At 210 pounds.
If you get kidnapped, you gonna be a track star. I don't care how big you is.
I don't care. Me right now, I'm being a track star.
Right. You not put me in that situation.
Now, there were 4 grown men, and one of them had a needle. Needle.
Whoa.
Get your hands off of me. I'm calling the cops. I'm going to piss on you bastards.
That's not helping the situation. Don't laugh. Why ain't they drug in the first place?
That's what's not making sense to me.
Right.
She would have had multiple opportunities to escape.
When you
had she been
grabbed
paying
her,
attention.
You drug her.
The parents, they should have just came to the house and kidnapped her. Not that I'm trying to help them, but I'm just saying.
Before we got out the car, you getting out the car first. And if you would have locked the door, you should have locked me inside the car, because I'm not getting out. Nowhere that I don't know where I'm at.
If she inside of the car, and he outside, and he locked the car.
Right. I don't think he took the keys out of the car.
Was the keys with him or with her?
I don't even think they didn't even say he took the keys out, because there's a possibility the keys are still in the car.
Because if the keys is in the car, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm going to push you out. Mama, you got to go, because you was with him the whole time.
Y'all getting ran over.
I'm pushing you out the car. You getting out. And I'm taking your car, and I don't care. And I'm driving straight to the police station. I'm saying, look, I don't know what's going on, but these niggas try to kidnap me. They're trying to sell me, put me in witness protection program. I go in the courtroom and sing like a canary. Just protect me. I need y'all help. But ain't nobody about to sell me into human trafficking, especially my parents.
Right.
Mama, I'm sorry, but these hands, they for you, baby.
Oh, man.
For real.
She gonna use the money to buy your sister a new car.
A Toyota Camry. If you sell me into slavery, you better buy a Maserati, buy an Escalade, and buy a Toyota Camry. A Lambo something. Why a Toyota?
I don't know.
How much did they sell her for?
They really didn't sell her for nothing.
Toyota's like $20,000.
They probably got a good $50,000 off of you.
I'm getting a headache.
$50,000 is worth my life.
It's not.
Apparently, it is to them. Continue, ma'am.
I can't do this.
I can't do it either. That don't make no sense.
Shireen wakes up and realizes that it's not just a bad dream.
They strapped me to a seat on a private jet with leather straps. How do you know it's a private jet?
We could be in
if you just
economy.
woke up.
Right.
I mean, I guess, I don't know what a private jet look like, but I guess they have a certain look.
Yeah, it's like really small.
But still, you just woke up from being drugged. How do you know where you are?
Yeah.
Hey, you! Ma'am, he does not allow us to speak to you, he said. If you don't allow him to speak,
Why are you talking?
You could have just ignored her.
You could have just rolled your eyes at me.
What
Behind
sort
the
of
sunglasses.
accent is that? He didn't answer. I guess he gave me my answer. He really didn't.
Shireen is racking her brain trying to figure out who could have possibly bought her from her parents because she feels like she's just a regular average person and nobody could possibly want her. And she's trying to figure out a way to escape.
I was just Shireen Richards, a normal African-American teenager who enjoyed watching anime and who had a dream of being a singer.
Tears. Okay.
Hey, I'm talking to you, you loser.
Ma'am, that's not helping you in your situation.
I sensed the man tense up. They found me annoying. Good. I'll find you annoying.
Why ain't they duct tape her mouth shut? I don't understand. Okay, keep going.
I once read a viral story about a kid who was so irritating that his kidnappers let him go.
Ma'am, what they gonna do? Throw you off the jet? We in the air. They not gonna give you no parachute, baby. You just gonna land on the ground.
Pancake nigga.
Okay, go ahead.
30,000 feet in the air might not be the best place for me to try the strategy. It's not. But it was worth it.
No. Is it really?
Maybe wherever we landed, they will let me go. I highly doubt it. Are you hungry? Yes, I'm hungry.
Don't eat it.
We have some food for you. He walked behind me.
It's got sedatives.
She's gonna eat the sandwich with her hands tied.
Wouldn't you try to be nice to your cat? Hey, I don't know what's going on here, but maybe you can enlighten me. Now, hey, nigga, I'm talking to you. Tell me right now what's happening.
And then calling them stupid and ugly.
Right. Okay.
How am I supposed to eat a stupid sandwich? Let me read it. I'm gonna read it how it's written.
Read it how it's
How am I supposed to eat a stupid sandwich when you strap my arms to this chair? Which is what I just said. How she supposed to eat a sandwich? Her arms tied up. She chained up like a slave.
She really is.
They exchanged glances again. Was whoever had them kidnap me an absolute idiot?
Shireen suffers from humiliation when the guard feeds her the sandwich. She gives up her chances of escaping and she's quiet for the rest of the flight.
I knew how this part would go. It would be like in the movies when some girl gets kidnapped to become some creepy gangster sex slave. Why are you watching that?
Right.
When I had no intention of going down easily.
Ma'am. Okay.
You kind of already did, but
Right.
I mean...
You lost your chance to escape the first time you got knocked out.
First 5 times.
Right.
I would bite your... I would bite your off if you bring anywhere near me. Hello, Shereen. Why? They should have put hello if he like.
No.
Hello, Shireen. His voice sounded familiar. It's Harry Styles. It's always Harry Styles. His voice sounded familiar, but I couldn't even sit up to see who it was. His accent was definitely
No.
British.
Go ahead.
Definitively British. That much I was sure of. But I wasn't sure of much else. Okay, so you can pick out his accent, but when the guard was talking to you on a private jet,
You didn't know what he was talking about.
you couldn't pick up his accent. You said
Right.
some kind of accent. Okay,
Right.
I'm right here with you, girl.
No.
I'm not.
I don't understand her. Pause. How don't you... Okay. I'm not a huge One Direction fan. But I'm pretty sure if Harry Styles walked into the room to talk to me, did anybody cover her eyes? Can't she see?
Yeah, her eyes ain't covered. She said that she was just laying down strapped to a bed.
Can't you lift up your neck and look?
I mean...
Even without looking at this man, I could tell, hey, that's Harry Styles right there.
It don't say her eyes are covered or nothing. It just say that she was drugged and
her
she
neck
tied to a bed.
Her neck too fat to lean it up.
I mean, right, I'm laying
Right.
down. I can.
Right. But you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I mean,
If he walked in this door and like, okay, I was laying down, I could still hear, okay, hey, that's Harry Styles.
I feel like, okay, I am a fan of One Direction. I haven't listened to any of their songs in a while, but I feel like I would know what his voice sound like.
Right. I listen, they play One Direction every day where I work at. So I would know, hey, that's Harry Styles.
Right, I would be like,
Okay, go, just,
but his name is Henry.
his name is, okay, that's Henry Styles right there. Go ahead.
Harm me, you kidnap me.
Oh,
I don't
man.
know who you are or what you think you are, but this will not end well for you.
Well, she getting bucked now.
You come to accept your new circumstances soon enough. I don't think I will.
What you mean?
I will return in just a few minutes. I will have my mirror release you from your bonds. Welcome to my humble abode.
Stank in here. I don't want to be here.
I could tell just from lying on my back that this home was anything but humble. I don't know who this guy thought he was, but his whole humble, rich guy act didn't impress me. It would not work on me. I waited for a few minutes and sure enough his guards came. They undid the binds holding me down. Take the shackles off.
Don't do that.
I considered trying to punch them, but figured they would only inject me with the chemicals that made me fall asleep. I was still a little groggy from my first couple of doses. Once they saw that I would not lunge forward and attack them, they backed away slowly and left me in the room. I heard the loud thud of a lock turning. Captive. I was a captive. My parents saw me. I knew they were having money problems since the beginning of the pandemic, but I never expected that their response to the quarantine would be selling their own daughter.
Ain't nobody else get no stimulus check.
Right. And she didn't help them by giving them at least $500 from her stimulus check.
Right. If you got two other siblings.
That's why they sold her for a Toyota Camry.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that, okay, together, okay, $1,000, well, $1,200, $500, $500, another $1,200. We only been in the pandemic for a couple months. Understand, you need money, you need groceries, okay, bills.
Didn't they give out people food stamps to people that had kids?
They did.
So why they sell this girl?
Right. Aren't both of your parents working?
This story don't make no sense.
It really doesn't.
And
And if they was in such hard times, you can be like, hey, I understand you trying to get the music game. We might not support it, but could you please help out and get a part-time job or something? I'm pretty sure instead of selling your child, she would have been like, okay, yeah, I can see that, okay.
I think the story would have made more sense if they would have like did a contract for her to be like his maid or something.
Right.
Like the same thing could have still happened. She still could have fell in love with him,
but just plain off
she
sell
wanted
me
to being a slave.
Sell me like I'm a cow.
No, she wouldn't have really had a choice in working, but she wouldn't have been a slave. She could have did basically her music on the side.
That's really stupid.
That's what she wanted. But selling her into slavery
for a Toyota Camry.
For a new Toyota Camry.
And scholarship, no, tuition for
a private school.
Nowhere in there did they say, okay, I'm gonna pay my bills, we're gonna get some groceries, nothing. I'm pretty sure they got
I don't think they liked her. I think that's why they did that. I feel like my mama would do that to me because I don't feel like my family liked me. I don't. But I don't see like this
right
making sense.
Like if you had an okay relationship, I don't see them like just show her off with some money.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If they offered me $50 million,
just sell
you gotta go with Henry Smiles. UK, one of the biggest stars in the UK British boy band.
Right.
Harry Styles.
No!
Henry Smiles.
Henry Smiles. Master Henry.
Right. You got a
It's
Beyonce
probably that.
stand account.
With 300K followers.
Yes.
And you weigh 210 pounds.
Instead of calling the
very random.
police,
That's very random.
right? Instead of calling police when they said, "Okay, we're gonna sell you," you try to make a tweet on your main account talking about, "Okay, they're doing a prank show." Ha ha ha.
They fit to join YouTube. Ha. I'm their victim. Ha ha ha.
They gonna sell me. I'm gonna be dead serious. No.
I'm not gonna be dead serious. I'm gonna be dead ass serious.
But you go a mile down the road that you never been before in a neighborhood that you don't even visit.
And your mama still crying.
She
like,
crying, and your daddy smacked the fire out your mama, and then smacked the fire out of you.
I was smacking back, first of all. Wait, so did she go and meet them in the unknown neighborhood?
You should have been in here. We already at this part. Be quiet and
Right.
listen to the rest.
No,
you gonna
I
find
heard
out.
some of it.
You gonna find out. We about to find out what's happening
I
with my
heard
homegirl
some
Shireen.
of it. But
Her name is Shireen.
That might not be her name. I might be pronouncing that wrong.
Shireen
and the
Lewis.
thing about the running down the road, I won't make a mile down the road. I probably would make a
They
inch
drove
down
the
road
car
or two
down the
fast for that.
road. Why didn't she?
210 pounds, her ass is not running.
I told you, you would be a track star if you get kidnapped.
I'm like 240. I'm running. I don't
Right.
care. I mean, I put that on everything. I'm running.
Okay, Anna.
I got asthma. I can't.
No,
I
you're
do
supposed
too.
to get adrenaline like, Mhm.
What kind of adrenaline is that?
No. So she's still currently strapped. Is she handcuffed to the bed or just
She's,
tied to the bed?
she was,
tied to the
she's
bed.
not
With what?
tied right now.
Is she
got
tied with
clothes
ropes?
We don't know.
Me and that bed would be gone.
I don't say her neck or head or face cover anything. I don't say none of that. The books that be on Amazon be like quick rights, and they sell them for good money. Like people buy them. This book was like $2.99. I knew they were having money problems since the beginning of the pandemic, but I never expected that their response to the quarantine would be to sell their own daughter. How could they do something like that? What would possess them to think such a thing was okay? I sat up in bed. I smelled terribly.
I bet you did.
The room was enormous. The bed I was laying on was king size with white sheets and a canopy. There was a large wooden wardrobe on the other side of the room next to the giant doors. The windows had metal bars on them, so there was no chance of me escaping.
Baby, why don't you push the wardrobe in front of the door?
There was only one exit. The other door led into a bathroom with a giant tub and shower that looked straight out of a reality TV show. I returned to the bed waiting. This guy could have cameras in here. I wouldn't just get naked and jump into the shower. I wouldn't fall for the psycho's tricks. I was
Girl,
way
you
smarter than
kidnapped.
that. Take that, kidnapper. Okay, just wash you and your clothes.
I'm washing me and my clothes.
Like,
I'm washing me and my clothes.
you about to sit there stinking all day?
Right. You've been on like a long flight, like 12 hours.
And you got to think about COVID. She, during the pandemic, all this.
Ain't nobody had no mask on.
Wash you and your clothes. No, she don't got no mask on. She gonna get it. They all gonna
When
get
you
it.
leave out the
Our
house,
parents
you wear a
told her.
mask.
They said, let's sell her and get money.
For Toyota Camry.
And do it before she died, just in case. Then we'll have money during the pandemic.
Bruh, his name is Henry Smile.
Camry.
I love this.
No.
The door opened again and he entered alone. For the first time I laid eyes on my captor, I recognized him. And I let out a terrified shriek. I would never get out of here. No one would even know the truth. This man was untouchable in every sense of the word, and I didn't have a way to be genius about it.
If I reach my hand out and
Wait,
touch you.
and I didn't have to be a genius to know it. Girl, what am I reading? Henry Smile.
Henry Styles.
Henry Smile. Harry Styles is not a participator in human trafficking, okay? Do not do that.
Okay.
His name is
A
Henry.
British celebrity.
In the
Henry.
biggest band
Named Henry
in the UK.
Styles.
His-
Or some else.
Henry Smile. I seen him in concert 2 years ago when I was 16.
Pause.
You
So
better
when he
found.
came in the first time and you heard his voice,
You didn't
you
know.
couldn't know. You didn't know that was
If
him.
I already said it. If Harry Styles talking to me, I'ma know it's him.
Right.
I'll be like, why is he talking to me?
No questions. I'm like, yep, Harry Styles right there.
I seen him in concert 2 years ago when I was 16. He seen me.
Right. He seen you in the audience. I'm like, yep, right there. I want her.
My best friend dragged me to the stupid concert for kids that only lame normie kids were really into.
I don't like it. Okay, keep
You want me to read that part over? Don't make
No,
sense.
please don't.
That sounds just like when I brought you to that concert and that lady said, "Oh, did she drag you there?" And you said, "Yeah."
I wasn't into bands like that. I prefer old school emo music like My Chemical Romance and Slipknot.
Go ahead.
I love My
She
Chemical
born
Romance.
as hell. Come on, girl.
Bands like Harry Smiles, boy band Two Currents. Two Currents from One Direction.
Oh, when that.
Made stupid pop music that drunk popular kids played at parties they never invited me to. She bitter.
Right.
No, I would
She
dance
really
to
bitter.
My Chemical Romance at a party
No, baby, they ain't playing My Chemical Romance. They playing Two Currents.
because normie kids don't play My Chemical Romance or
They're
anything.
Two Currents' biggest single is what makes you think you're beautiful.
So you telling me this ain't a One Direction fan feature?
No, it's not. It's not One Direction. His name is not
Harry Smiles. is-
Harry.
Okay.
That's totally different from Harry Styles.
Two different people.
One Direction is a different band than Two Currents.
That's a good
And
band
Harry
name.
was the lead singer. Why are you lying?
Right.
He was their greatest obsession, and I was his captive.
Whoa.
Let's leave there a whole Zach Mitchell's.
Jack Mitchell's.
Okay, that's a good one. No.
I froze and Harry raked his finger through his shoulder-length golden brown hair.
Okay, keep going. I got an image in my head.
I have an image too. Right!
Wait, that's not even. Oh,
That-
okay, there you
Yeah, that picture of Harry Styles up there. That looks like what I'm picturing this
Right.
man to look like. Welcome to my home, Shireen. I hope
He done said it!
he already did. He a broken record.
Right.
I hope my men treated you kindly throughout your journey. Did he already come in there?
They didn't feed me my sandwich. They drugged me.
He already
Is
came
one
in
of
the
the men
room.
Luke Payne?
I don't know. They were
Luke Payne.
I'm
I
sorry,
see it.
wait. Luke Panine.
Panini.
Luke Panini. Okay, keep
Wait a minute. I'm
They're
thinking-
one of them. Lewis Thomas.
And you forgot about Neil.
Patrick Harris.
No, not that Neil.
Neil Holmes. Yeah, I know that band, Two Currents. They're really good. Yes, it's kind for them to throw me onto a plane and drag me to wherever the hell we are. We are just 2 hours outside of London.
Why would you tell her that? Keep going.
Do you think I'm stupid? We can't be in London right now. I don't even have a passport. Borders are closed. There's a pandemic going on. You don't need a passport when you have money. That's a lie.
Does she still not think she got kidnapped?
She was on a private jet.
They did not go to
Y'all
no
not
customs.
getting
How
my
did she know?
girl Serene. She not
Wait,
like.
she 210.
She not paying
How tall- let me
attention.
ask, how tall is she?
It don't say.
She still thinks that this is a hidden
A
camera
prank.
show.
Yeah, she thinks it's a game.
They don't drug people on no hit. Okay.
But I don't think Henry playing.
Right. He's serious.
So they drug people now. Let's play a prank and drug somebody, okay?
I'm
And let's
not
put them in a trunk and put a jawbreaker in their mouth and put tape over it. And then we'll see what happens.
I seen that movie, but you're right. But also, they do anything
That was a
for clout.
prank.
They do anything for clout.
They really do.
You don't need a passport when you have money. That's not the way this works. Do you know who I am? Why they always hit that?
Right.
No.
Of course I know who you is.
No, I don't know who you are. What that mean?
I don't even know who I am.
Ooh.
I don't want to give him the satisfaction. No, not a clue. I know you're lying, Shireen. Shut up. I saw your cover of my song on YouTube. Oh, no. See? Oh,
Hold
no,
on.
no,
Didn't
no.
she say she don't like him, but she do the cover of his song? Never mind. Go back.
She
Did
lied.
do anything for clout? There we go.
Yup. My cheeks burned. No one knew about my secret YouTube channel where I uploaded cover to pop songs that girl who listened to My Chemical Romance and Slipknot weren't supposed to like.
Just because you listen to that
Just
doesn't
because
mean
you like Two Currents or
Right.
One Direction don't mean you can't like My Chemical Romance and Slipknot. I like My Chemical Romance and Slipknot, but I also
Right.
like
Other
One
things.
Direction.
Right. Okay.
Is that why I'm here? Is it one reason? No, it's One Direction.
Oh,
But there are many. You will find out in due time. Until then, welcome. If he say welcome to me one more again.
this the third welcome we got in the past 20 minutes.
I don't want to be welcome. I want to go back home to my parents. I don't want to go home to them. They sold me into slavery.
For a Toyota Camry. I'm not letting it go. I'm not letting it go.
That won't be possible, I'm afraid. I want you here. There was an edge to his voice that should have sent a shiver down my spine.
Oh, he got some bass in his voice
She
now.
already got Stockholm syndrome.
I hate you. He might appear to be good-natured, well put together celebrity on the surface, but there was something dark about Henry from him to do what he did to get me here. I don't even know how he knew I existed. He just said he seen you on YouTube.
Right.
But he found me and he bought me with cold hard cash. How you know he used his debit card?
He could have wired the money. I mean, it'll be easier.
He used PayPal for that ass.
Cash App.
I didn't know how much he paid for me. A Toyota Camry.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it must have been a ton of money.
It really
Girl,
was.
you ain't that special.
Toyota Camry and a private education for your sister. That's not a lot of money.
It's really not. He paid the mortgage, a Toyota Camry, and for her sister to go private school.
It's about
That's $100,000.
that's just a little billions, please.
Oh, heck no.
She thinks she cute. I don't want you to be frightened of me, Shireen. Why would I be frightened of you?
It's too
You
late for
only
that.
bought me. I had to.
Had to.
Well, that's a hot take. I don't have to buy an innocent 18-year-old girl. Does that hold up in court? I had to buy an innocent 18-year-old girl. What are you going to do? Murder me? If he was going to murder you, he wouldn't have bought you. I mean, I feel like he would just went to your house and murdered you. That's just me.
As soon as you would have got
Why
that
waste the
car,
money?
you would have been nigga meat.
Yeah. Or they like think they throw people out the plane.
His olive eyes fixated on me. Murder you? I would not to murder you. Never. I would not to murder you? What do you mean?
Don't believe in me.
My lower lip trembled. His gaze had this intense effect on me. That's his gaze. Let me see.
That's exactly what he looked like in that story. Okay, keep going.
I wanted to ignore. Not only did I want to pretend it wasn't happening, I wanted to teleport away. I wanted to see my best friend again. I wanted to listen to Beyonce.
I'm pretty sure he would let you listen to Beyonce, but go ahead.
He gonna make her listen to a collab that he got with Beyonce over
Two
and over
currents.
again. Yeah. And make picture collages of her best looks for B-Day, from B-Day to Lemonade.
Okay, go ahead.
She wanna make collages of Beyonce.
You don't want to get the freedom. You just want to leave to do that stuff. Okay.
There was no way that celebrity Henry Smiles was staring at me like this. I crossed my arms over my chest and stomach, nervous. Are you innocent? He asked. What sort of question is that, you pervert? He literally kidnapped you. It's too late to wonder if you're a pervert. He is, period. I made assurances. I need to make sure I got my part of the deal.
Can I assure you a virgin?
You are one sick bastard. I will ask you one more time. One more time before what?
What you gonna do, sis?
Are you innocent? Are you asked if I'm a virgin? Yes, Shireen. His voice was firm and calm, but his question agitated me. What's it to you? Henry looked exactly like the boys who bullied me in school. Why did I laugh? He like the boys that bullied me in school too.
Right.
You like the boy I slam head against the bus window the time. In my defense, he punched me first. And every time I see him, hey mom, that's the girl who slammed my head in the bus window.
You slapped Harry Styles' head against the bus window.
This boy.
Henry Smiles!
I mean, Harry Smiles.
Yeah.
Bro. Actually, he looked way, way better. I mean, he was famous. Every woman in England, just England, and America lusted after him because of his effortlessly perfect brown hair and his flawless green eyes and his skin that was just gently tanned.
That's telling me you was fawning over him, sis.
Right. Every woman in America? It say England in America.
Including you?
That's very specific. Like,
Right.
he world famous. Why just those places?
Right.
Anyway, he bit down on his lower lip, the perfect shape of them filling with blood. It matters to me. I knew if I told him, he would make fun of me. Nigga, why are you worried about that? You
Right.
kidnapped. He would have to beat the brakes off of me, 'cause I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna just sit here and be quiet. I'm
You don't know how to
ignoring
talk.
this nigga.
Hello? I'm talking to you. Right.
That's how you supposed to do. Why did you answer his questions? I'm not finna debate with no kidnapper.
He just gonna get mad at you and leave.
I knew if I told him, he would make fun of me.
Ma'am.
Everyone in school made fun of me for being a virgin. Lie, nigga, what?
I'm a freak, nasty freak.
I like them nasty, nasty. Right, like, I'm not going to tell them.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I'm be like,
First
girl,
of all,
Tyrone busted my back out last night.
First of all, that's none of their business.
That part,
True.
too. But also, if you want to deal with peer pressure, just lie.
No
Right.
peer pressure. Get out my face if you want to keep your face looking that way. Just that.
But you
In the
can
store.
lie. Okay, but you can lie, too.
Right.
Either fight them or lie. Like, it works
You
every
don't
time.
gotta fight them. You ain't even gotta lie. That's
Cuss
none of
them
your
out
business.
or lie.
Or you can just ignore them like they just
Right, let them make their own assumptions.
right.
Why it say
Mm-mm.
everyone in school made fun of me for being a virgin?
So everybody knew. Even the
Kids-
teachers.
I guarantee half them kids lying.
Well, I think about a teacher that would bully
Oh no,
somebody.
some of them kids don't be
I
lying.
can say that.
though.
Right. It's not. You see this? Is it adding up? No. Okay.
So if somebody pressure you, just lie. That's what I
Right.
do. I didn't see how I had a choice. Who knew what else he would do to me? He about to do stuff to your body.
He finna drop them.
I'm not gonna laugh. I'm just gonna. He had already kidnapped me. I had to assume the worst could happen. Yes, I'm a virgin. Very good. Thank you for being honest, Shireen.
I mean, you could have. You're like,
No, if it's bad, say it, but don't say it.
Continue to speak your mind, girl.
In general, if your daughter, if you give her a purity ring,
Mm-hmm.
you expect her to be, and she agrees to it,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll be pure until, like Jonas Brothers, you know how they had
but
purity rings, and
Yeah, but
some
no.
of them, like, say they don't want them to take them off until they're married,
Uh-huh.
I mean,
But you want to be a freak elite, though.
and they grew up in like a strong,
Yeah.
very very religious.
Yeah.
Very religious.
Stronglessly, yeah.
What you
Yeah.
want to check?
Hell no, ain't none of their business. It's
Right.
my body. If I want to go be a freak elite every Tuesday night, that's
you
my
wanna
business.
go to hell early, then go.
Well, it's already hot on earth. Might as well roast for the rest of my life in hell.
She did say hell rising.
I said heaven is rising because hell feel like it's coming up too.
Okay, but
That makes sense, right?
I'm to deal with that. If his daughter didn't want to go get it done, she had the right to say no, but she still went and got it done because I'm guessing she has that level of respect for her father to want to
We're
go
not
get it
talking
done.
about T.I.
I'm just saying. With the
But
doctor
this
checking.
girl, she 18 now.
She
His
just
daughter
turned
18.
18.
Right.
No, but she just turned 18. They sold their teenage daughter into this. I mean, I'm
Even
not gonna
before I
answer
was
that.
18, I knew how to take care of myself.
But she wanted to leave. She didn't get none of her stimulus check. I feel like this was revenge for not cutting him a piece of that stimulus check
She spent all the stimulus check on a new dress.
on one outfit. I
On
feel
one
like
One
had to be,
dress.
it had to be Saint Laurent or something because it was.
Yeah, that's
One.
a teenager move because, like, I probably would have saved that money.
She want to be a singer. Don't you get it?
Mhm.
She want to be a singer.
And I guarantee you, in book 2 through 4, Henry Smiles helped her pursue her singing career.
Hold on, she want to be singer, but she don't want nobody to see her covers on YouTube.
The hell is she gonna be a singer?
He
She don't want to
sing-
be discovered.
Okay,
Oh, and
basically,
he sing.
this is what happened. He seen her cover on YouTube, and he bought her from her parents. That's it. That's all there is to it.
Keep going. This don't make no sense. Okay.
I didn't write it.
Keep going.
Every time he said my name, the hairs on the back of my neck stood on end. I squeezed my thighs together, trying to remind myself that this man was insane.
Hey, she standing up.
I don't know what she doing. She
She
needs
doing
to
the
stop.
pee dance.
She needs to stop. She ain't got to pee. And I should not be thinking about how attractive he was.
Ma'am, you been kidnapped. That should be the last thing on your mind. Yeah.
I want to go home. I don't want to be here. That's me every day.
I want to go.
You say that now, but I promise I will change your mind.
Ooh. Baby.
Sure, you will change my mind and somehow miraculously make me want to be kidnapped. Exactly. Well, maybe not kidnapped, but you will want to stay. You sound so sure of yourself. I am. Do you know what I'm going to do to you? I have a good idea. Like,
Well, I just said. Okay. Go ahead.
I tried to stop my lower lip from shaking. He could see how scared I was and I didn't seem to bother him. I don't have a clue. And that terrifies you. Of course. But it shouldn't, Shireen. I'm going to take your virginity and you will love every minute. Don't. I'm sorry for laughing. No. I'm going to make climax. Whoa.
Okay,
No, come back.
Come back. No. Come. You gonna hear it in the other room anyway. Come on.
I'm going to read exactly how it's written. I'm going to make climax harder than you ever had before. How do you know she has before?
You just said you gonna take her.
I mean, unless she do the stuff with the stuff, you know what I'm saying? That makes sense. I am going to teach you that your body is a temple and give you the pleasure you've always wanted.
If my body is a temple, that means you don't touch it.
How you know?
That means you don't touch
Yeah,
it.
it's sacred.
Right.
I wanted to cry. Nigga, you should have been crying. I would be
Right.
crying.
As soon as he said the climax hard, out tears.
No, right time. Right time I was in the car and they locked the door. That's when I would have started crying. I'm like, oh hell no, I was crying.
Being crying.
I wouldn't give him the satisfaction, but I could feel my tough exterior cracking.
My stuff is still, it's gone.
My parents sold me to the celebrity in the middle of a pandemic. I was stuck across the Atlantic Ocean with a twisted, sexy celebrity, and I did not understand what would happen to me.
He's sexy.
He's sexy, but
She
he
looking
twisted.
at his lips. She's squeezing her thighs together.
Shut up!
She want him 1 second.
She don't want him. I already told you she got Stockholm syndrome.
It's
Only been a couple hours.
It don't matter. Relax. I know what you want, Shireen.
Whoa, no you don't. Didn't I just tell you I want to go home?
I found your blog. She got a blog too?
She got Twitter, a blog, and YouTube.
When I decided that I wanted you, I did my research and I found a place where you write all your naughty fantasies.
Stalker. Oh, he got my Wattpad.
I'm going to make them all come true.
No, you're
Every
not.
one.
No.
By the time I'm finished with you, you'll be mine, your body, your soul, and your heart. Leave me alone. If this is some kind of joke, it isn't funny. It's not a joke. Although I understand the confusion, I'm going to look after you, Shireen. Traveler must have left you exhausted. I will have my maids come in here and get you cleaned up. I brought you some clothes.
You can just give me some Dove body wash and a plane ticket so I can leave.
Right. And some edge control.
Right, because I'm sweating, my edges is poofy.
And a comb, a brush.
White tooth comb.
Brush,
Yeah. Whatever model ex-girlfriend's clothes you have are probably not going to fit me. First of all, I want to say...
What?
I just want to say this. Henry Smiles sound exactly like this man I know. He was in a band in the UK. I'm not going to say his name. This man only date... From what he showed to the media, he only date...
Oh, the melanin impaired.
Yes. So, this is not...
Very accurate.
No, it's meant to be a story, but it's just not, it's not making sense because I feel like Henry Smiles is the exact same person as the person I'm thinking of.
Y'all hear that?
Shh, keep reading.
Henry Smiles. I see you read the tabloids. But don't worry, everything in this room I designed exactly for you. And for you alone.
Okay, wait a minute. How he... Never mind. They must have checked when she was...
This nigga been stalking her since she was 16.
Since 2 years ago.
Yeah. I had no intention of cooperating with him and every intention of slandering him until I was blue in the face. Blue face, baby.
Hold on.
But he turned around.
Hold on. If she would have kept her phone instead of talking to the guard, she could have recorded this.
on live.
Right.
On Twitter.
You
For
got
her 300K followers.
But if
somebody would have came and got you.
If she would have did that, there wouldn't be 3 other books. So just keep reading.
It's 4 books. Oh, you mean 3 other ones?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't want this. I'm
Right.
just reading this to see what happened because I've seen people talking
In my
about it.
perspective, that's what I would have did.
I
To go
heard,
home.
I heard somewhere that this book was worse than After. So I'm just trying to see.
Which one? After 1, 2, or 3? Because I've read all 3. Unfortunately.
I don't know. We're about to find out. Like, I'm trying to see what's going on with Henry Smiles.
Right. Okay, continue.
He turned around and left, and I heard the key turning in the lock. I was alone once again. All I could do was wait for the stupid maids. So I flopped down on the bed and grabbed the pillow, sobbing. My parents didn't even let me say goodbye to my siblings. They had to keep their little secret so they could get their money. I wonder what story they would tell. How would they tell their friends at the way they put their kid through college was by selling their daughter Shireen? What lies would they have to tell to justify what they did to me? I hated them. I hated them so much. And for that demon, Henry Smiles, I hated them the most.
I got a question. Does it say where they were, like, where this book is supposed to be taking place?
It was in America.
It's very
In America,
broad.
they ain't got no,
And then it switched to the
community
UK.
college.
It says UK, it says London.
They don't have no community college where they stay at.
No, they
They
child
have to
going.
go to a private.
They child is going to a private school because they sell their annoying daughter Serena.
no financial
My
aid.
son
no
is
nothing.
getting a Toyota Camry.
A brand new 2020 Toyota Camry, fresh interior, ho.
And they paying their mortgage. Zip. They gonna take out a loan.
Henry Smiles was probably waiting for this to happen. I bet you he bought the loan company and called and said, yeah, we about to take your house, so the only way that we gonna fix this is if you sell me your daughter.
Yeah, that sounds logical. Let's do that.
Okay,
It's a book.
continue.
He was a complete monster, and I would never become the perfect little sex slave he wanted. I wouldn't let him take my virginity. I wouldn't let him do anything to me.
You
I just had to
said he was
stay
sexy.
strong and figure out a way to get out of this. I wish I had my phone. My best friend would have totally helped me, except for she was obsessed with Henry Smiles. She would probably think I was lying.
Hold on.
I'm pretty sure she 210. She could probably take Henry.
Oh,
I feel like I can take Harry Styles.
Sit
So
on
Harry
his ass. I
Styles.
will sit on his ass.
Stop. No, stop.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't knew you was gone.
I would know she
Right.
Okay, hold on.
been missing for like
Except
a
she
day.
was obsessed with Henry
Where
Smiles.
you at?
She was obsessed with Henry Smiles. She would probably think I was lying. Never mind. I wouldn't get any help from her. Plus, she would call me
Best
ungrateful for not wanting the hottest guy in England to take my virginity.
What kind of best friend you got?
If I called you and been like, hey, cuz, hey, I'm in Little Uzi Vert basement. Please come and help me.
First of all, I probably
Bet.
would take his ass too.
I could fight him. I deliberately thought of somebody I feel like I could fight.
I would want
tall-
for a
how
top tackle
tall
this
is he?
nigga.
He like 5'4".
Right, he
I
tiny.
could take him. I could put my foot in his shit.
I love that nigga, but he catch your hands.
Me
like,
and Anna gonna roll up with baseball bats
curb
and little
stomp.
Uzis in the bag.
I didn't want him, lies. I couldn't help it. Why I say I didn't want him, I couldn't help it. Henry looked like every guy who had always made fun of me for my looks. From my skin tone to my body to my short shoulder-length hair. Having shoulder-length hair isn't short.
Right.
He didn't really want a regular African-American girl like me. Crush my dreams, why don't you? This was a game. He had to be playing a game like those stupid guys who dared the starting quarterback to ask me out in freshman year. First of all,
God must be playing a trick on me.
right, I already knew that was a joke. For real.
Exactly. Like they tried to get me in freshman year, but he got cussed out, and they was just standing around like.
She ain't never seen Carrie, obviously.
Right.
But I had been so stupid and said yes, and then all of them laughed and told me I was ugly and fat and that no guy would ever
I'm
want
gonna
me.
say you good, cuz. Bye.
You know what? That kind of reminded me of this time somebody told me that somebody said that I was cute, but fat. She was like,
You are cute,
what the
but you fat too.
hell?
At 18, I figured that would be true and that I was sentenced to a life of never losing my virginity. Thank you, Shireen.
said.
Don't defend her. Never having a boyfriend. Having no clue who appreciated my beauty. Even the only boyfriend I ever had, some guy I met on social media, turned out to be a guys in my grade who made a fake dating profile to bully me.
They can't fish you, cuz.
They're really
Shireen.
dedicated to
Shireen.
bullying her ass.
Right.
Right.
Is she the only
Her
fat
family
black
hates
girl
her.
at her school?
Everybody
Dang.
bullying her. Serene,
She's
baby,
the only-
you
she's the
okay?
only
Right.
fat girl at her school.
Henry was like those guys, but he was worse. He was famous. He was just wanted by the popular girls in high school. Every woman wanted him. What could he want with me? I was just plain old Shireen Richards. If she said it one more time.
Baby, he kidnapped you and put you on private
He been
jet.
stalking you for 2 years, Shireen.
Right.
Before I could sink even deeper into my self-pity, the maids came into the room. There were 2 of them, and they were British.
Of course they're British. Of course.
Wearing stereotypical maid uniforms. Hello, love. We need you to get out of these clothes before we get to me in the proper bath.
You sound just like Nicki Minaj.
Roman, darling, Roman.
Can't keep going.
I don't want to get naked in front of you. We understand, love, but Master Smiles wants you bathed and dressed. We need to obey him.
Y'all can't give me no dove and leave me alone.
I don't want other people looking at my body. Same. Oh my God, get away from me.
Right. This is mine.
We promised
Whoa.
you, dear, we're very discreet. Has he had other girls like this? Why do you care? I'm ready to go home. Can y'all call the police?
I'm worried about me.
Can y'all
Fuck
call the
other girls.
FBI? Can y'all call what the British FBI? What it's called? Call the Queen. Call Parliament.
No,
Somebody to
cause-
help me.
Right time.
She said British FBI.
The British FBI.
When she gonna ask the police
Because
officer?
I'm trying to escape.
And behind her, she gonna hear, "Are you lost, baby girl?"
No.
Why she asked them,
So-
has he had other girls like this?
I don't care about them. What about me?
Can y'all call the police for me?
Right.
Can y'all call the Queen
Don't
for me?
say it no
Grab one
more.
of them, one wrong move, and I snap her neck.
What the hell?
Hey, I'm holding hostages to get out. Okay.
See, why
I'm
ain't
a
she
hostage
like
with a
bust the
hostage.
window and like grab a shard of glass and like hold it up to the maid's neck? Say, okay,
Not even the
get
window.
me out this room.
Don't notice the window. She could go break the mirror in the bathroom.
Tie a towel around her hand. Break
Yeah.
the mirror. Grab a shard with it wrapped around the towel. And it...
She gonna stab me all over her grill.
her whole
I'm
face.
pretty sure there's a metal rod in that dresser.
The maid exchanged glances.
I would have beat bumped them both in the head. Just
One of them
straight
shook her head. The other seemed to ignore the cue not to spill Henry's secret. We have to be honest with you, love. He's made love to plenty of women before. Hundreds. But we believe that you are the only one he's chosen because he's in love with you. He
You
don't
done mess
know
with
her.
hundreds of women.
And all
You
of a
stalked
sudden,
me for 2 years.
An 18-year-old girl that just turned 18.
Right. I just turned 18 like 3 days ago.
Why do they keep pushing this narrative?
Of, oh, it's you. You're the one.
Nigga, you don't know her.
Right.
In love with me. How can you be in love with someone he doesn't even know? asked
You
the right
read
questions
like
now.
all my fan fictions and listened to my cover. That's just, you never had an actual conversation with me.
Master Smiles.
Massa.
Master Smiles has been aware of you for a long time now. I told you.
So never mind. She can't trust the staff because all of them know about her. So that's not the question.
That's like me telling my family I'm dating Harry Styles. It's not real.
I will laugh at your face.
Shut up.
You thought.
No!
I'm going to show you the dating profile and everything.
Catfish.
It's not a catfish. It's real. This was absolutely nuts. How could he have been aware of me for a long time? This made no damn sense. You're right, it don't. But I didn't see how I had a choice, so I got naked. And the maids were discreet. They wrapped a large, fluffy white towel around me and led me to the bath.
Oh,
They
I gotta
filled the
be
bath up.
large.
I
She
just go
bad,
ahead and be
Anna.
naked. You done see my butt.
They filled the bathtub up.
We ain't got no
poured
shower.
rose petals and this delicious smelling oil. Delicious.
Look, I stink. I don't want that.
I want some
I
Dove.
want to scrub my body.
They helped me step in. Then they took the scrubbing brushes and bath potion and scrubbed me clean.
You want me to sit in my stink?
I want to
Why
wash
you scrub me?
myself.
Why do they need to wash her. She has hands.
She not no baby.
She they treat her like she
The queen.
the prince off of Coming to America.
Yeah.
That's the only experience they ever had with a black person before. They were nice enough. They talked to me and tried to make me feel better about the fact I had just absolute effing psychopath, a celebrity, kidnapped me. They asked me about school, where I was from, what sort of music I listened to, and what I like to do in my free time. They not asking you to be nice. They asked you so they can report back to him.
Right.
She just not.
Baby, they got wire on.
You wearing a wire?
No.
Shoot. They got wires on. They is not asking you just to be asking you. She just
Did
not.
you think, oh, they got cameras in here, so I'm not going to get naked?
She just all over the
Just
place.
because you
honestly.
see two females don't mean
You
everything's
can trust
okay.
them, right?
Treat them exactly like you was treating the two other niggas that put you on the plane. I mean, you was yapping, but you weren't yapping like that.
I would be like, y'all ugly hoes need to back up, back. I don't know, y'all ain't finna touch me, no scrub brush. I can wash my own butt.
Now, look, scrub the stuff between my toes and let me get out.
I answer all their questions, no. And then I had a question for them. What about Henry? What is he doing? What is he like? This book is kind of making me
upset.
They exchanged glances, and then the chatty one said, Master Smiles has an insatiable appetite.
So he out there still messing with hoes, but I'm here.
I'm gonna start sobbing. Most of the time, he's thinking of or talking about sex. He has wanted a girl like you for a very long time.
So he a nymphomaniac.
Why couldn't
Is
he
what
could
you
just
telling
go on
me?
the streets of London and get a random black girl?
Get the prostitution.
Who? Yeah, celebrities do that all the time.
Right.
What do you mean a girl like me? We think it's better if Master Smiles explains it to you himself.
Nah. You done said something. Continue.
Master Smiles, I hope this psycho didn't expect me to call him that. He does.
I want you to call him Massa.
As for my virginity, I had solid plans to hold on to it for as long as possible. I was still waiting for someone to jump out and tell me that this was a giant prank. It's not a prank. It's over.
Baby,
She's just next to me.
it's been like a day.
Y'all only on chapter 2. What the hell y'all been doing for 2 hours?
Shh. The dress made my body look amazing. I didn't have to suck in my tummy to fit into it, and I didn't look in the mirror and wonder why anyone would create a dress so unflattering. Basically, the dress was perfect in every way. The maid led me to a waiting room with large black velvet curtains and chairs with a high back like a throne. Sit. Their instructions pleased me because I wasn't used to walking in heels and my feet hurt. I never sat in such silence for a long time without sending off a tweet, or a ping of remorse surged through me when I thought of my 300K followers.
Keep going ahead. Say that. Go ahead. Keep going.
They hadn't heard from me in God knows how long. Someone could have insulted Beyonce on Twitter, and how would they know whose mentions to drop the B emoji in if I didn't share the person's handle?
There's more than just you on Twitter.
No, she the most important one. She got 300K followers.
Shoot. Okay.
You better stop before the beehive be in the comments.
I'm gonna start crying.
I guess I had a bigger problem. Like my stupid parents selling me to Henry Smiles. Baby, that's all you should be thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't believe me when I said they were weirdos, did you? It's all coming together. It's being coming together.
They came together when they put you in that car and you went down that long driveway.
The doors open and my back stiffened. My tummy rested on my thighs. When I squeezed together nervously, I fidgeted with my nail beds as I watched him approach.
Like this.
I could smell him. Whoa, he stank.
Strong ass nose.
Right.
Say so one more time.
I could smell him before I could make him out properly. He smelled freshly washed with notes of citrus and a heavy cologne. I'm gonna start coughing.
Right.
I coughed dramatically. Right. Yes.
Hold on. It smells like the air freshener.
Oh, the citrus amber rhythm. I coughed dramatically. Henry smiled at me. He bared his teeth. It was the first thing I noticed right after his lips. His olive eyes and his wet combed back hair out his face so I could make out his cheekbones. and a splattering of freckles.
This nigga, he a werewolf. This Twilight.
No.
Okay.
You look delicious, Shireen.
He gonna eat you.
Stand up and let me look at you.
Roasted niggas, what I tell you?
I really wish that his name wasn't Henry Smiles, because every time I read anything that his character says, I can hear
Right.
Harry Styles in my head saying every word. And it's bothering me because he would never do this. I mean, I don't know him. I can't do this. You read. Goosebumps spread over my skin. Listening to him meant I agree with what he was doing to me.
Just because I'm listening, you don't mean I agree. That makes zero sense.
I didn't want to give him the satisfaction.
You
but
keep
he
saying
stuck
that.
his hand out and my heart jumped in my chest.
That's when you smack it.
I took his hand and rose. Henry made an indecent sound in his throat. As I turned around, perfect, he murmured. Your body
looking
is
at my butt.
perfection. He was.
Why didn't she take off her heel and clock that nigga upside his head with it?
I would have beat him on top of the dome.
Right.
The beat of What Makes You Beautiful. Yep. No! Shut up. Careful, Shireen. Now, shall we have dinner first, or shall we get to the business of your virginity? That's not no business.
Can I eat? Can I eat?
What the... That was my choice. Have dinner with the man who bought me or him. Is there a third option?
Stall, baby, stall.
Oh, I'm still trying to escape. Like,
Stall,
she just
yeah.
not, she ain't, for me, I feel like she want to be there at this point. Because she ain't trying to escape. Not once.
She ain't trying to fight nobody, no nothing.
After that one time when she ran, she just ain't tried. She just gave up.
Right.
But both at once. I can have the maids bring cherries and cream to my bedroom. Why cherries? Why not strawberries?
Hold on, you gonna eat, but I ain't gonna eat nothing. Cause technically, you gonna be.
Cherries and cream. My cheeks burned. He really had read my secret blog.
Hush. What the hell? It's chickens and dogs. What's going on? Oh my gosh, did a dog kill a chicken?
Later. How you stay?
Rip your set, cuz. Keep going.
That's gonna be an intro. Me stay. Go.
Rip your set, cuz.